Hey guys, welcome to another video of Clash Royale with the main man Warboos. We're going to be doing some ladder today, so we're going to go ahead and jump in. It's going to show you this match I had here against Amir. He placed 749 a couple seasons back. So let's go ahead and jump in and see how this battle turned out. Okay. So whenever someone throws a snowball, I usually don't put anything down because I'm really cautious about that. Only because of that giant graveyard deck. Whenever they threw a snowball and I tried to put something down, it would always backfire. Okay. No, I didn't want a graveyard here because I didn't know what he was going to have. I was setting up for the NATO like I just did there, so I could get a couple bulls on his tower. Unfortunately, his Ice Wizard slowed me down a little bit. Luckily, he didn't have NATO to mess up my... he shouldn't have graveyard there. His tank was low, his elixir was low, and he's unable to freeze. So when he froze right here, he lost. That's the thing with graveyard freeze, man. You can't just sauce a freeze like that. It's dangerous. So here I'm throwing down a NATO. I'm trying to get his Ice Wizard dead. And then he drops his Skeleton Army, and I immediately regret it. But I'm going to go ahead and sauce his freeze because I knew that he was low. Yeah. I would have been able to take his tower if I didn't mess up with that NATO. So I'll go ahead and drop an Inferno Dragon on the bowler, burn him down. He's going to drop an Ice Wizard for sure. Yep. And I'm getting ready for another graveyard push. So that was smart what he did on the left side because he knew he was going to lose his tower. So he went to try and even up the odds here. Man, I should have just froze his middle tower there, but then I would have lost. Look how close this is. He would have had my tower too. Alright, spicy game. I'm going to go ahead and hop in the next one. This one's versus P.E.K.K.A. Loon. Classic ladder deck here. As soon as someone drops a Lumberjack, like the only two decks I can really think that they have, or three decks I would say, is either Ram Rider, Loon, or Golem. So right now I was playing as if he had Loon. He doesn't drop anything else, so I go ahead and take my advantage of my elixir, and I drop my bowler, and then I wanted to drop a graveyard here. But see how he dropped that P.E.K.K.A. stop my tank? I was super salty. And I was kind of confused because I didn't know an Ice Wizard could defend a naked graveyard on its own. Because I've tried to do that, and I never got the placement right. Like I've had Ice Wizard and my 3 Zappies and still gotten damage from a naked graveyard. I must have did the placement wrong or something. I'm not sure, but that's why it's good to rewatch your games because then you can find out what you did wrong. So here I didn't want a NATO because I didn't want to fall behind an elixir. Luckily it didn't hit my tower, so go ahead for another attack here. And I know that he doesn't have his P.E.K.K.A. So obviously I'm going to freeze that baby dragon, try and keep my Inferno Dragon alive. And I was going for some damage with my Valk. But here he got so unlucky. I got 0.1 HP with my Inferno Dragon. It's going to spice that tower down. Oh yeah, give me that crown. Tasty. I had to give him the little goblin emote there. Here I'm waiting for him to drop his P.E.K.K.A. so I can spice him with a graveyard, which he did. If they don't have poison and they drop P.E.K.K.A. in the back like that and we're even on elixir, I will always drop graveyard. Unless they have like Arrows, Log Zap, Earthquake or something. Earthquake is basically the same as poison when it comes to defending graveyard, just a little bit tiny worse. So he was unexpectedly pushing pretty hard here. I shouldn't have NATO'd that balloon to my crown tower. I just should have started defending the other guys. Yeah. Had to freeze it because it was going to take out my crown tower. Look, he's pushing hard. I definitely underestimated his push here. I messed up my zappy placement. He was coming in for the kill. But he didn't have enough damage down to finish me off. But it was a good game. Definitely a nice play on his part there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop in the last game here. I'm pretty sure it's another Loon deck. Whenever someone drops Baby Dragon, I always try and line up my Inferno Dragon with it. Unless I know it's Graveyard Poison. Okay, I'm going to drop Inferno Dragon, get a little Spice, burn him. He dropped this. I dropped my Valkyrie because I didn't want it to kill my Inferno Dragon. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to push. Dropped his Wizard, that made me sad. Spiced me with arrows, that made me any sadder. I'm freezing here because I needed to kill that Wizard and I didn't have much else. Yeah, and then he drops Loon. Yeah, that's when I just got to accept that the Loon's going to hit. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to let it hit, then NATO to my Crown Tower. And that way, next time he attacks, I have better defense. Yeah, he leaked too much elixir there. Yeah, that was a greasy Valk placement. Especially because he knew I had a bowler. As soon as he dropped his P.E.K.K.A, I knew he doesn't have poison. And I knew he's low on elixir because he uses Valk and P.E.K.K.A. So I was definitely going to go for the kill on the right side. Drop my Inferno Dragon even though I didn't know if he had E-Wiz or not. But I took that risk. If he would have dropped E-Wizard there, it would have been really bad. Definitely taking that damage on the right side. See, I don't know why he would NATO my Zappies instead of my Inferno Dragon. He gave me a free tower and basically wasted 3 elixir on my Zappies and they still get zaps in. So at this point, I knew I was ahead on elixir, so I wanted to start building a bowler build-up. But sometimes it can be dangerous because it's more meant for defense rather than offense, right? But at this point, it looks like he quit. So we go ahead and we take the win, boys. Let's give it to me crowns. Give it to me free crowns. It's a good game, but he definitely made some overcompensated pushes. That's it. That's how you take it. Very nice. Brought us right up to 67-23, boys. 67-28, actually. Very good game. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great day. Bye!